following Original Six matchup is presented and played with Hockey Blast Express, a product of Play Games LLC, copyright 2023, all rights reserved. Welcome back to the channel, everybody, as we get set for Game 3 of this time frame matchup between the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens and the 2016-17 Boston Bruins. As you guys can tell, Montreal is ahead in front by winning 2-0. The last 2 games they won via a shutout, 3-0 in Game 1 and 1-0 in Game 2. With that being said, who knows if Boston is going to try to at least get back into this time frame to win Game 3 right here and right now, because they need to win this one. Otherwise, the Montreal Canadiens are probably going to be well on their way to winning their ninth. I believe they're if my math is correct. Yes, their 19th time frame of this project. So with that being said, let's get ready to Game 3. Your goaltenders for Game 3 are going to be Michel Larocque for the Habs and Tuukka Rask for Boston. So with that being said, let's get ready to Game 3 with 42 minutes and 29 seconds left on the clock. Will the clock operator please start the clock? And we're going to begin with the quality check between anybody on the ice for the Bruins against player number 4 for the Habs. That is Larry Robinson in question for player 4. The quality we're looking for is star. The only player out there with star to tie is David Backes. So both Backes and Robinson both have star, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Quality check between between players 5 and 1. That's McQuaid and Wilson. The quality we're looking for is speed. Wilson has speed, so he's moving in on Tuukka Rask to hopefully net a 1, 2, 3, or 4 to make the stop. He won't, and the Habs will take the Yep, it is 1-0 Montreal. I forgot to swap again the counters here. There we go. So the actual score here is 1-0 in favor of Montreal, courtesy of Maury Wilson. 2 assists will be handed out on the play. Reesborough and how about Tremblay? So Wilson from Doug Reesborough and Mario Tremblay will be your ice-breaking stat line presented by your favorite Bitty Bear products. Oh, and it's a 3-2. So this is going to be a critical face-off. So it's going to be between Lemaire and Austin Czarnik. So it looks like Jacques Lemaire is going to win this critical face-off as he moves in on Tuukka Rask to hopefully net a 2 or a 3 with a dot to make the stop. The 3 with a blank won't do it, as Lemaire will score the second goal of the game, and 2 assists will be handed out on the play. Let's see, Lafleur and Nairop. So we will go with those 2 to assist Jacques Lemaire. Here, the Jacques Lemaire 2-0 tally for the Habs. And already the Boston coach is really thinking about making a goaltending change here, but we'll see what happens. 2 down and 4 more to go. We got ourselves another quality check. This time it'll be between players 4 and 5. That's Krug and Chartraw. The quality we're looking for is power. Rick Chartraw has that one locked up, as he will skate in on Tuukka Rask to hopefully net a 1, 2, 3, or 4 to stop the Rick Chartraw attempt. And he will do so, and that is going to be it for this segment, and we will move on, but not before the Habs take a 2-0 lead as we head to the next segment of the first period. Visitor scoring chance of a 34. Visitor player in one, that's Bob Gainey. He creates a goal with a quality roll of power or a triangle. Although he does not have a triangle, he does have power well enough to skate on into Tuukka Rask to hopefully net a 1, 2, 3, or 4 on the play save. He won't do so, and probably that's going to be it, as the head coach of the Bruins have seen enough. As Gainey scores the goal, and 2 assists will be handed out on the play. Robinson and Jarvis will assist Bob Gainey on the will assist Mr. Bob Gainey on the goal scoring attempt to make it 3-0. And the head coach of the Boston Bruins has seen enough of Tuukka Rask. He's going to go to Anton Hudobin as he's going to make a goaltending change. One down and 5 to go in this segment. Quality check between both players in 3. That's Reesborough and David Krejci. The quality we're looking for is smart. David Krejci is going to win this one as he does have smart, so he's going to be moving in on Michel Larocque to hopefully net a 4 or 5 with a dot to make the stop. And he will do so, and that will be it for this segment, and we will move on to the next one. Quality check between players 1 and anybody on the ice for the Habs with power. Spooner is not going to win this one, so pick your poison between Shutt, Roberts, Nairop, and Savard because Lemaire does not have power printed on his card. I do want to keep that power play circle star out there. And which square is going to go? Let's have the decider, not the decider die. Sorry, the red die decide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. That is Serge Savard, as he will have the opportunity to win the quality check for his team with power over Ryan Spooner. And he will move in on Anton Hudobin, who needs to make a 1, 2, or 3 to make the stop. He will do so to keep this game right within reach. To keep his team, the Bruins in this game, but not before damage was done. As we have played the first 20 minutes of hockey here at the TD Garden in Boston, with your score: Montreal 3, Boston nothing. We got triple threes to start the second period. It's going to be another critical face-off. Oh, this time Patrice Bergeron is going to win the critical face-off as he has a 60 over Jacques Lemaire's 55. Patrice Bergeron is going to win the critical face-off for his team as he moves in on Michel Larocque to hopefully net a 1, 2, or 3 on the spec save. He won't. The shutout streak is over, courtesy of Patrice Bergeron, as the Boston Bruins score their first goal of this time frame. 2 assists will be handed out on the play. Moore and between. How about McQuaid? We'll say Bergeron from Moore and McQuaid are going to be your Biddy Beer goal scoring stat line for the Boston Bruins. One down, 5 to go in this segment. Quality check between players 4 and 5. That is going to be Carlo and Chartraw. The quality we're looking for is power. It looks like both Carlo and Rick Chartraw have power, and that is going to be it for that segment. And we will move on to the next one. We got ourselves a quality check between, again, both players. Between players 4 and 5. Krug and Savard are going to take this one. The quality we're looking for is star. Serge Savard's going to have this one, as he does have star. So he's going to be moving in on Anton Hudobin, who needs to make a 1, 2, or 3 on the play save. He does so to keep this game right within reach for the Boston Bruins. It was We move on to the next segment. Home scoring chance of a 41. It reads home player in 5. That's Big Z, Zdeno Chara. He creates a Boston goal opportunity with a quality roll of star or a triangle. Although he does not have a triangle, he does have star well enough to skate on into Michel Larocque to hopefully net a 1, a 4, or a 5 with a dot to make the stop, which he will do so. And that is going to be it for that segment. And we will move on to the next one. We got ourselves a penalty check. This time it'll be between players 5 and 1. That's McQuaid and Shutt. It looks like Adam McQuaid's going to go to the box as Steve Shutt will skate on into Anton Hudobin, who needs to net a 1, 2, or 3 on the play save. He won't, and it's 4-1, courtesy of the power play goal by Steve Shutt. 2 assists will be handed out on the play. It looks like, how about Jarvis and Roberts? So McQuaid was used for the penalty check, so he flipped. So Shutt will score the goal from Jarvis with the first assist, and Roberts getting the secondary assist. And it's a 3-goal difference now as we move on. 2 down. We move on to the next portion of this segment. Another penalty check. This time it'll be between players 2 and 3. This time it's Nash and Riesborough. It looks like Doug Riesborough is going to go to the box as Riley Nash will move in on Michel Larocque to hopefully net a 4 or 5 with a dot to make the stop. A 5 with a dot will do so, and that's going to be it for the second period, but not before the Habs make it a 3 goal difference to make it 4-1 over the 2016-17 Boston Bruins heading in to the final period of Game 3. Quality check. Okay, so whenever double sixes come up, if you were just tuning in for the first time, what I do is I look at the home side first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be an automatic reroll. 5, that's Big Z, Zdeno Chara. And I look at the away side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Chara and Tremblay will be partakers of this quality check, as the quality we're looking for is skill. Mario Tremblay is going to win this one as he does have skill, so he's going to be moving in on Anton Hudobin, who needs to make a 1, 2, or 3 to make the stop. And he does so to keep this game right within reach for the Boston Bruins, even though they're down by 3 goals. Quality check between players 4 and 2. That's Carlo and Lafleur. The quality we're looking for is power. It looks like Brandon Carlo is going to win this one as he does have power. So he's going to be moving in on Michel Larocque to hopefully net a 4 or 5 with a dot to make the stop. A 4 will do so, and that is going to be it for that segment, and we will move on to the next one. Visitor scoring chance of a 35. It reads, visitor player in 2, that's Jimmy Roberts. He creates a goal for his opportunity for his team with a quality roll of skill or a triangle. Although he does not have a triangle, he does have skill printed on his card. So therefore, he's going to be moving in on Anton Hudobin, who needs to make a 1, 2, or 3 on the play save to make the stop. It won't do so, and it's a 4-goal difference now. The Habs take it 5-1, courtesy of Jimmy Roberts. And 2 assists will be handed out on the play. Lemaire and Naira will assist Jimmy Roberts on the goal. And we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Or excuse me, next portion of the segment, I should say. Penalty check between players 3 and anybody on the ice for the Habs. It looks like Zarnik is going to be probably the winner here. They could either tie or the Habs are going to go on the power play. Dot, we tie. And we will tie. So we're going to go right across from him with Doug Jarvis, as he has a penalty rating of 0 to match Austin Zarnik's penalty rating of 0. And that will do it for this segment, and we will move on to the next one. Home scoring chance of a 64. Visitor defense stop breakaway chance. Home goalie must make. Oh, excuse me. That's visitor. Sorry. Home 64. Home defense stop breakaway chance. Visitor goalie must make spec save. So Michel Larocque needs to net a 1, 2, or 3 to make the spec save to end it. He won't, and the Bruins get another goal on the board. Let's see who scored it. 7. Player with the best shot rating. It's a tie between Pastrnak and Brad Marchand. It's Pastrnak. And it'll be Brad Marchand. So Brad Marchand will score the goal, and 1 assist will come out on the play. Between Krug and Pastrnak, I do want to keep at least that square and that power play circle star symbol out there. Let's have the decider dice decide. It's Krug. And it will be Pastrnak. So Marchand from Pastrnak, and the game is back within 3 goals. Or excuse me, within 3 goals. And we continue on in this portion of the segment. We got ourselves a quality check. It'll be between players 4 and 5, Krug and Chartrand. The quality we're looking for is smart. Torrey Krug has smart. Oh my goodness, hang on to your hats, folks. Torrey Krug needs to roll a 5 or a blank or a 6 on the plate. Or excuse me, Michel Larocque needs to make a 4 or 5 with a dot. A 5 and a blank or a 6 will bring the game within 2. It won't do so. Stop the clock as Michel Larocque will make the stop against Torrey Krug. Man, oh man, the Bruins came all so close to getting back into things as they scored 1 goal here in this third period here, courtesy of Brad Marchand. But it won't be enough as the Habs will take a 3-0 time frame advantage as they look to Game 4 to win the time frame. To win the time frame right away. With that being said, thank you so much for tuning in to Game 3, to the action here for Game 3 of this time frame matchup between the 76-77 Habs and the 2016-17 Bruins. If you are tuning into this game on the single game playlist, stay tuned later today for Game 4 to pop up on my channel very soon. But if you're watching this on the full time frame playlist, don't go anywhere because Game 4 will be coming up very shortly right after we take a look at the Biddy Bear game summary for Game 3. As always, in this project, every time frame summary and game summary is presented by your favorite Biddy Bear products. If you choose to drink Biddy Beer, please remember to drink responsibly. As always, it has big taste at a Biddy price. It's Biddy Beer. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, the final score here for Game 3. The Bruins managed to score their first 2 goals of this time frame, but it's not enough to prevent another shutout as the Habs will take it by a final score of 5-2.